morning students, welcome to Adarsh Vidyalaya Max online class. Today we will see the type of sets. First one is empty set or null set. A set containing of no elements is called the empty set or null set or void set. It is denoted by pi or empty bracket. Okay students, it has no elements, therefore it is empty set. That is a first one. For example, first one, set A equal to x such that x is an odd integer and divisible by 2. The 2 is an even number, but question is odd integer. That is, odd number does not divisible by 2, therefore it has no element. So set A equal to empty set or pi. Second one, singleton set. A set which has only one element is called a singleton set. Okay, only one element, that is called singleton set. For example, first one, A equal to x such that 3 less than x less than 5 comma x belongs to n. We know that n is natural number. Between 3 and 5 natural number is only 4, therefore only one element. Second one, the set of all even prime numbers, only one prime even prime number, that is 2. 2 is a even prime number, therefore singleton set means only one element. That's all. Third one, finite set. What is the meaning of finite? That is, countable number is called finite. A set with finite number of elements is called a finite set. For example, first one, the set of family members, that is a countable, therefore it is a finite set. Second one, the set of indoor or outdoor games you play, that is also countable games, therefore finite set. Third one, the set of curricular subjects you learn in school, therefore that's also countable subjects, therefore it is finite set. Fourth one, A equal to x such that x is a factor of 36. What is a factor of 36? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12 and 36. That is also countable, therefore 4 is finite set. Okay, finite set means that is countable numbers. Infinite set. What is meaning of infinite? That is, uncountable numbers are called infinite. Therefore a set which is not finite is called an infinite set. For example, first one is 5 comma 10 comma 15 comma etc. 15, 20, 25, 30 etc etc etc. Therefore that is uncountable. Second one, the set of all points in a line, so many points in a line, therefore that's also infinite set. Infinite set means that is uncountable. Equivalent sets. Two finite sets A and B are said to be equivalent if they contain the same number of elements. Elements are different but same number of elements. It's written as A equivalent B, that symbol is equivalent. If A and B are equivalent sets, then n of A equal to n of B. Number of elements are equal, numbers are different, that is a equivalent set. For example, consider A equal to set of ball comma bat and B equal to set of history comma geography. Here n of A equal to 2, n of B equal to also 2, but elements are different. Here A equal to ball comma bat, B set B equal to history comma geography. Elements are different but number of elements are equal. Therefore here A is equivalent to B. Any doubt? Okay. Next one, equal sets. Two sets are said to be equal if they contains exactly the same elements. Otherwise they are said to be unequal. In other words, two sets A and B are said to be equal if first one, every element of A is also element of B. Second one, every element of B is also an element of A. That is a equal set. Equal set means same elements and also number of elements are equal. That is a equal set. For example, consider the set A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and set B equal to set of 4, 2, 3, 1. Since A and B contain exactly the same elements, see the A is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is belongs to A and B, 2 is belongs to A and B, 3 also belongs to A and B, 4 also belongs to A and B. Therefore, all elements in A is also element of B and n of A equal to 4, n of B equal to also 4. Therefore, n of A equal to n of B equal to 4 and also same elements. Therefore, A and B are equal sets. Can you understand? Okay. Next one, universal set. A universal set is a set which contains all the elements of all the sets under consideration and is usually denoted by U. For example, first one, if we discuss about elements in natural numbers, then the universal set U is the set of all natural numbers. First we take the natural number, that is U equal to x such that x belongs to n. We know that n means natural numbers. Here elements of natural numbers, therefore x is a element of natural numbers. Second one, if A equal to a set A equal to set of Earth, Mars, Jupiter. What is this? Earth, Mars, Jupiter is the planet of solar system. Therefore U equal to planets of solar system. Then the universal set is U is the planets of solar system. Can you understand? Okay. Next one, subset. Let A and B be two sets. If every element of A is an also element of B, then A is called a subset of B. We write a symbol A is subset of B. That symbol is subset. Thus A comma B, if small a belongs to capital A, implies A belongs to B. If A is not a subset of B, we write A is not a subset. That symbol is not a subset B. Clearly, if A is a subset of B, then n of A less than or equal to n of B. That is a subset. A is a subset of B, then every element of A is an also element of B. That is called A is subset of B. Clear? For example, first one, set 1 is subset of 1, 2, 3 because 1 is an element of first set and also an element of second set. Therefore, that is a subset. Second one, set 2, 4 is not a subset of set 1, 2, 3 because here 2 is an element of first set and the second set. 4 is an element of first set but does not an element of second set. Therefore, second one is not a subset. Can you understand? Okay. Proper subset. Let A and B be two sets. If A is a subset of B and A not equal to B. Here A is a subset of B and then A and B are not equal. Then A is called a proper subset of B. And we write that symbol is proper subset. Therefore, A is proper subset of B. For example, if A equal to 1, 2, 5 and B equal to set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Students, here A is an element of 1, 2, 5 is an also element of B. See the B set 1, 2, 5 is an also element of B. But B is an two element extra, we have extra two element, that is 3, 4. Therefore, A is an subset of B, but A is not equal to B. Then A is a proper subset of B. Can you understand? Okay. Next, disjoint sets. Two sets A and B are said to be disjoint if they do not have common elements. In other words, if A intersection B equal to empty, no common elements, then A and B are said to be disjoint sets. Okay, A and B are have no element, therefore that is called disjoint sets. Power set. The set of all subsets. The set of all subsets of a set A is called the power set of A. It's denoted by P of A. Okay. The set of all subsets of a set A is called a power set. For example, first one, if A equal to 2, 3, then find the power set of A. Students, first we write the subsets. Okay, the subset of set A are, first one is empty set, that is a subset of A. Empty set is a subset of A. First subset empty, comma, write one element, 1 by 1 elements. Therefore, first set 2, comma, set 3, that's all. Remaining, we have 2 elements, therefore write full elements, 2 elements. Therefore, the subset of A are, first one is empty set, comma, 2, set of 2, comma, set of 3, last one is set of 2, 3, that is a subset. Therefore, the power set of A equal to P of A equal to set of all subset. We write the all subset in set bracket. Therefore, set of pi, comma 2, comma 3, comma 2, 3, set of 2, 3. That's all. That is a first one. Second one, if A equal to pi, comma set of pi, then the power set of A is, first we write the subsets. What are the subsets? We write one empty set, that equal to first one. Second one, we have 1 pi, that is pi. Second set of pi, that we write another set, that is second element. Last, we have 2 element, only first pi, second one is set of pi, that is we have two element. Write the set bracket in same two element, that is a final answer. Pi comma set bracket of pi, therefore the power set A equal to set of all subsets, set of pi comma set of pi comma set of pi comma last one is set of pi comma set of pi whole bracket set. Can you understand? Okay. An important property, first one, if n of a equal to m means that is number of elements, n of a is number of elements that equal to m, then n of p of a equal to n of p of a means that is number of subsets, the number of subsets equal to 2 power m. M is an element of number of element of the set, therefore n of p of a equal to 2 power m. The second one is the number of proper subset of a is n of p of a minus 1, the number of subset minus 1, that is a number of proper subset, that equal to 2 power m minus 1, 2 power m minus 1, that is a number of proper subset. Cardinal number of a set. When a set is finite, it's very useful to know how many elements it has. The number of elements in a set is called the cardinal number of the set. What is the cardinal number? The number of elements in a set is called the cardinal numbers of the set. The cardinal number of set A is denoted by n of a. So n of a means that is number of elements in a set, that is called cardinal number. Okay. Now we'll see the example 1.3. If a equal to set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, then find n of a. Students, what is n of a means? That is cardinal number. Very good. So n of a is find the cardinal numbers. Now solution, given set a equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11. How many elements of the set? Counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Since set A contains 8 elements, that is a number of the set. Therefore, n of a equal to 8. Any doubt? Okay. Example 1.4. Are p equal to x such that minus 3 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 0, x belongs to integers z, and q equal to the set of all prime factor of 210 equivalent sets. Solution, first explain the set p, that is an integer minus 3 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 0. Therefore p equal to minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0. The prime factor of 210 are, that is 2, 3, 5 and 7 and so. Therefore q equal to 2, 3, 5, 7. That is a prime factor of 210. Here n of p equal to 4 elements, n of q equal to 4 elements, but P and Q are different elements. Okay, P and Q are different elements. Therefore, P and Q are equivalent sets. Okay, a number of elements are equal, n of P equal to n of Q equal to 4, but different elements, that is called equivalent sets. Can you understand? Okay.